In this video, I'll show you how to use Notion formulas to convert minutes to hours, including simple formulas, cleaner display options, and a few easy ways to make the result look better. The first thing you need is a number property in your Notion database that stores the total minutes. For example, you might have a property called minutes where you enter values like 30, 90, 120, or 245. Notion's formula guides explain that formulas work on existing database properties, so your minutes value should already exist in the row before the formula can calculate from it. Once you have that, create a new formula property. The simplest way to convert minutes to hours is to divide the minutes by 60. So if your property is called minutes, the formula would be prop open parenthesis, quote minutes quote, close parenthesis, /60. That will return the total in hours as a decimal. So 90 minutes becomes 1.5, and 120 minutes becomes 2. Notion's formula syntax supports standard math operations, including division, so this is the fastest basic solution. Now, if you want the result to look cleaner, you can round it. For example, if you want 2 decimal places, use this formula. Round open parenthesis, prop, open parenthesis, quote, minutes quote, close parenthesis divided by 60, close parenthesis, times 100 close parenthesis divided by 100. That gives you cleaner results like 1.25 or 2.5 instead of a long decimal. Notion's formula reference supports the round function, which is useful for display formatting like this. But sometimes you may not want decimal hours. Sometimes you want a more readable result like 2 hours 30 minutes. In that case, you can use this formula. Floor open parenthesis, prop open parenthesis, quote, minutes quote, close parenthesis divided by 60, close parenthesis, plus quote h, quote plus. Format open parenthesis, prop open parenthesis, quote, minutes quote, close parenthesis, modulo 60 close parenthesis, plus quote m quote. This takes the full hours, then shows the remaining minutes after dividing by 60. So, 150 minutes becomes 2 hours 30 minutes, and 75 minutes becomes 1 hour 15 minutes. Notion's formula system supports functions like format and standard arithmetic, which makes this kind of output possible. Here's a smart tip. Use decimal hours when you need calculations, reporting, or payroll-style totals. Use the hours and minutes version when you want something easier to read in a task tracker or time log. That's not a separate Notion rule, but it's the most practical way to choose between the 2 formula styles based on how formula outputs are used in databases. Another useful idea is naming your formula property clearly. Instead of calling it formula, rename it something like hours, hours logged, or converted time, so it's easier to understand later. So to convert minutes to hours in Notion, create a formula property, divide your minutes property by 60, then choose whether you want a decimal result, a rounded result, or a formatted result like 2 hours 30 minutes. Hope the tutorial was helpful. Subscribe to my channel and see you in the next video.